Hey, how's it going, guys? Oz here, and I have something special for you guys today. I've had a lot of requests to see some TDM matches and to know my TDM tactics. Basically, I was playing, I think it was Mercenary TDM last night. Yeah, it was Mercenary TDM. I was playing solo. I don't always like playing in a party. The only time I really play in a party is just if I hate losing, like if I'm losing matches. I really can't stand losing, so that's why I bring people in. But honestly, I have more fun playing by myself. The thing with playing by yourself is man, you get teammates on your team that just suck, man, and it's really a bummer. But check this out. I've actually come up with a strategy for TDM that you will consistently win games. I guarantee you, if you follow this, there's no reason why you shouldn't win, 70 to 90% of the games that you're in on TDM, unless you have like some complete downies on your team, people that just don't even know how to use a controller. The good thing about Mercenary is you don't get those split screeners. So if you get one bad player, it's usually just one. You don't get him and his little 5-year-old brother together. Now, let's go over what the strategy is. Basically, the downfall of TDM is that, I like to play defensive. I don't really rush too much because rushing is high risk, high reward. If you have a great game rushing, it's really great. If you don't have a good game, it's usually very average and mediocre, and you end up losing. It's a simple fact. The game's all about kill streaks, and when you're playing defensively and you're playing by yourself, playing TDM, you're more likely to win when you have your Blackbird Chopper Gunner dogs. If you're going something like 3 KD, you're going 21-7, you're going to have a hard time because you never know who you're going to get on your team, and usually your teammates can't hold their own. So what I've designed is basically a philosophy here for TDM. You want to follow your team around. You see how I'm moving about the map. You notice I'm always following the motion of my team and kind of just picking apart the flanks, one by one, easily picking up, these kills. Right here, I get caught too far away from my team and I run into multiple enemies. So I immediately run backwards and I go back towards my team. This is helping me stay alive, and this is something people don't do. Instead of chasing the enemy, I see them on the minimap here. I'm running towards my team, and it's going to pay off because I know I use my team kind of like a wall. So I know one side of me is not going to get hit. That allows me to focus on another side. And there you go, boom! I catch that guy who probably would have ended up killing me if I stayed over there. So this philosophy of following your team around, it's not just for you. It's also to keep your teammates alive. Just because you're not dying doesn't mean it's not helping your team either. You're actually protecting your team by doing this. It allows them to focus on doing what they're doing, even though you're not communicating with them. These are just random guys in the lobby. But they're staying alive longer because I'm staying with them. You want to follow the philosophy, not of domination, where you want to stay away from your team and defend the flanks. TDM, the philosophy is strength in numbers. And you want to keep that in mind consciously in your head while you're playing this game. You see this guy upstairs in the window? I know he can't defend himself. So what am I doing? I'm checking all around him, making sure no one gets to this guy. Because who knows? He could be on a kill streak. I don't want to leave him alone by himself. And this is constantly going through my mind while I'm playing TDM. And it works. I averaged. This is just an average game, guys, that I picked out. I go 26-1. And I did this over 10 games playing in 5 different lobbies. Every game was like this, except for a few where I was going like 3, 4, or 5 KD, something like that. But I was still getting my Blackbird every single match. And when you're doing this, the type of kill streaks that you want to run is you want to run Spy Plane, Counter Spy Plane, Blackbird. All the team-based kill streaks for a reason. Because, for example, I know I can hold my own in this game. That's not an issue. My issue is my teammates. So I do everything possible that's in my control to help my team. And I figure if my teammates are helped out to the maximum extent, if I can protect them with my gun, I can use their position to help protect me. And if I can put out a spy plane to help them, I can help them by cock blocking the enemy's radar. And if I can put out that Blackbird, the game is easy. And I was having so much fun doing this last night. I didn't even want to get off and go to bed because we were just crushing teams. Every team I got on. If I got on one team, one match, I had certain teammates, and they got on the other team, we would crush them. They'd get on my team, we would crush the other team. It was just a blast. Now I see this guy up here. I didn't know where the hell he was. I didn't catch him out of the corner of my eye, but ended up getting an assist on him. But you see here, what you want to do is, once you get your Blackbird kill streak, you notice I'm running hardline for a reason. It's hardline, harden, and marathon. I'll explain that in a minute. But when you get your Blackbird, you want to conservatively rush now. Now's the time to move forward, get away from your team, and try to pick away and get some easy kills. I'm actually trying to die at this point, but I don't want to give away a free death that could potentially be an enemy spy plane or something. So I cautiously move up, looking for kills. If I die, I die. I'm not worried about it at this point. You see right here, I'm about to get taken out. Boom. I don't care. Why? Because I got that Blackbird. Now I'm about to go get my Blackbird again. Let's go do this. So you get the Blackbird up. Now's the time to aggressively rush. Now you just bull rush the shit out of these guys. You know exactly where they're at. You know, I mean, you don't want to run blindly. You still want to use your cover and be smart about it. As you see right here, I could have swore that was an enemy just laying prone. Blackbird's lying to me. Because we were at theater mode, it didn't show the triangle, but in game it was actually a red dot on my screen. I want you guys to see the power of this. I'm using one of the lowest recoil guns in the game, and I'm playing on a 2 sensitivity. That's because I don't need, when playing with this style, when I'm running with my team, if my team rushes, I rush with them. I always keep one teammate ahead of me, and I make sure there's guys behind me, and I watch the areas that I can get hit from, and I watch the areas I can get hit from, and I conservatively move up here. You saw right there before that Blackbird up, I was running back towards my team because I knew I was getting too far away from them. Strength in numbers. Keep that in mind. Boom, there you go. Just keep picking away at these guys. Now, at this point, the match is already over. We're just slaughtering these dudes, putting it on them. The reason I'm running hardened. I'm running hardened because only time you really need sleight of hand is if you're rushing around and you get into really quick one-on-one situations where it matters who gets the first shot off. When you're playing in this kind of cautious style, you're going to be aiming down sight most of the time anyway. And the harden helps to shoot through objects. You know, when you come up against someone's ducking behind something, you can easily take them out. You have no flinch. It's really effective. You see right here. I don't care that he's hiding behind that tractor. And if you don't believe the importance of harden, try putting on harden and doing the harden pro challenges, and just regularly use your gun and see how many bullet penetration kills you get off that. Anyways, guys, hope this has helped. I got 3 more of these coming. Peace.